Hey y'all, it's Danielle from Large Family Homestead. As a mom of 10, I have learned how to save money and make our budget stretch further. One of the ways that I love to do this is by shopping through Azure Standard. But some people have said to me, oh, it's so expensive, I can't shop through there. And I get it. I remember the first time that someone told me about Azure Standard and I looked through and I was like, is this really gonna save me money? And I wasn't sure about it at first, but I did learn some tricks and some hacks that have really saved our family a lot of money. So I want to share them with you today. So number one, buy your products in bulk, but watch those prices carefully. Yes, you can save a lot of money on the products that you buy if you use them a lot, to buy 25 pounds or 50 pounds at a time and store them in buckets or however you need to store them. But there have been times where I have noticed that if you break down the price, sometimes the smaller ones are cheaper per ounce or per pound than the larger ones. I think that just happens sometimes when Azure needs to get rid of a certain size or variety. So pay careful attention. Don't just assume that the bulk is the best price, even though it normally is. And on that note, if you don't use that much of that product, but say your neighbor or your friend also uses it, buy the bigger one and split it, and you can both enjoy the savings. Number two, plan your shopping around those sales. Look at your flyer, whether you get it in paper format or you look at it online. Every month, Azure has so many products on sale. Buy the products when they're on sale. Stock up. Plan ahead. It probably won't be on sale again for a while, so get lots of it. Number three, remember Azure has their own line of products, and you can save a lot of money by choosing them over a name brand. For example, I just saved so much money buying Azure's new Castile soap versus Dr. Bronner's, which is what I was using previously. And I think it's just as great of a product. Number four, put your items in the cart and check out ahead of time. So when you are planning your shopping, get on there early. Put all the items you think you're gonna use in your cart and hit that checkout button. You won't be charged until the cutoff date. What that does is it secures your price while it's low. See, Azure goes through every now and then, just like every retailer, and changes prices. But if you put that price in and you've checked out, you have secured that price for your shipment, okay? You can go back through before the cutoff. This is what I do. I click in the product, I see if the price has gone down. If it has, I take it out of my cart and put it back in. If it's gone up, I don't touch it because I'm gonna get the lower price just for securing it early enough. Number five, check that clearance section. I love the clearance section. I shop there every month right before my order finalizes and grab everything that my family will use at a great discount. You gotta watch the expiration dates, but with our large family, we use the products so fast, those don't tend to matter. And sometimes things are in there just because a bag tore and they had to tape it or something silly like that. Number six, earn your referral credits. Did you know that Azure Standard pays you $25 when a new customer signs up and places a $100 order? You should be sharing your unique referral link with all your friends on your social media channels everywhere, because who doesn't love an extra $25? So if you haven't already placed an order with Azure Standard, will you please click our referral link below? We would really appreciate the added credit. Now, before we get into our order for the month, I have a bonus tip for you. This comes from Marlena, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, who is a viewer of ours, left a comment in the last haul that you need to see. She has been shopping with Azure Standard for 20 plus years, y'all. She is an expert. And she says, you need to know how to lock in sale prices for months. I've been a 20 plus year customer. You create multiple orders and put your sale stuff into the new orders with your future shipping dates. Then check those orders out. You have to finalize them. Then after your next order ships, change the pickup dates So you only have one shipping next and you can add more products. You'll get the sale price, but if you delete it after the sale ends, it's going to be the higher price. Also, if you add to the quantity, the new quantity will be the higher price. That's taking that sale tip that I gave you about adding sale items and things, but she's saying you can do it across your future orders too. How amazing. Thank you so much for leaving that tip. That is why I love this community so much. Now, let's dive into my haul for this month. I almost always buy my basmati rice at Costco, but they don't have the brown. And so I wanted to try this brown organic rice. I got 25 pounds of it for $32.13 or $1.29 a pound. I also grabbed a 6-pack of these. These have become our weakness. And I can't find them anywhere else. And I'm figuring they're going to be seasonal. So even though we still have like 4 bags from that big stock up, I wanted to get 6 more. They are, a 6-pack was $25.23 or $4.21 each. And I think there's like 6 cups in there. There's only 4 grams of sugar. The ingredients are pretty clean for, you know, a sweet treat. So we also needed a restock on the pancake mix. I like having that handy. We get the 10 pounds. I used to have the buckwheat, but it hasn't been in stock. So this is just the buttermilk for $17.65 or $1.77 a pound. Also got a 5-pound of frozen blueberries. They are $13.12 or $2.62 a pound. And then 6 more half-gallon jars for milk, $13.38 or $2.23 a piece. That does not come with the band or lid, but we don't need those. We use the plastic ones for milking. Then I got 2 cases, so 40 pounds of the transitional pears. The transitional, if you didn't know, are, we got a couple bad ones in there. Not a big deal. Most of them look really good, actually. The transitional pears or transitional anything from Azure is farms that follow the organic practices but haven't yet been certified. So you can get really good deals on the transitional products. And I got these for 80 cents a pound. So even if there's a couple bad ones in there, the chickens will appreciate them. And then that leaves me with my fruit and veggie box, which is right here. That comes to $44.50. It's a little bit of a splurge for us each month, but it's so much fun. Let's see what we got. I see a bag of something in here. Let's see. So we have some citrus. I see a bunch of citrus actually down in there. They look good. Some more pears. Lots of parsnips. Garlic. Zucchini. Big potatoes. Celery. Onions. A bag of apples. And no idea what this is. None. We're going to have to go get Brooke to tell me what that is. Okay, Brooke said that is a celery root. What do I know? That's why I live with Texas Master Gardeners. We will be using that maybe in a stir fry I have coming up. That's what it is. So this may be one of the biggest boxes we've gotten, Brooke. What do you think? We have a whole bag of apples.
Oh, wow.
Zucchini, parsnips. Look at all the citrus.
Cucumbers?
Oh, are the cucumbers mixed in there? I just saw the zucchini.
Zucchini. Potatoes,
all I saw was the zucchini.
Oh, yeah. Wow. This box is big.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's pretty much, you see where they pulled all the celery off.
Oh, what do I know?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
It is very cool. So that was my smallest order of the month. We never make it under $200, hardly ever when we order from Azure Standard, but I just didn't need that much. So that order came to $188.09, well under my budget, which makes me very happy. I appreciate how much money we save with Azure Standard. If you haven't seen our bigger hauls, go back a couple months. We did one in October for well over $1,000 just to stock our pantry up really well. And that might give you some ideas of some good items to buy from Azure. If you like these kind of videos, will you go ahead and subscribe and make sure your notification's on so that you can see them every month. Also, go ahead and leave us a comment below on how you save money from Azure Standard. We would love to hear about it.